I'll make you famous.
Because I'm a cowboy! Oh, man!
And now, your mama knows.
29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
What are you, fucking nuts? You thought...
Subscribe to the most epic channel on YouTube for live streams every week, daily videos. Subscribe. Bruce, unleash the baby god dragon.
What's going on, guys? It's the Cowboy King of Entertainment, and I'm back with another video and another live show. Guys, it is epic. We got a couple things to go over today. So, Dr. Disrespect, he's back, resurfaced. Okay, that's cool. We might just be getting a PS5 Pro tomorrow. That's cool. Concord is bleh. That's not so cool. Star Wars Outlaws isn't looking so cool. Space Marines 2 Warhammer is out, and that's cool. Astrobot is out. That's cool. So gaming is still going good, man. Beetlejuice is out, and that's cool. And I seen it last night, so the review will probably be out tonight. Man, a lot of things is going on in gaming and just a lot of stuff in the world, and it's cool. Me personally, with my life, I just signed a contract to sell my house. That's cool. So, I need to kick all these things up from cool to epic. So, guys, signing a contract for my house is epic. Concord going downhill, not so much. But Astrobot is out, epic. Space Marines Part 2, Warhammer, epic. Guys, things in life that's going down, and it's time to feel epic. So the epic cowboy king of entertainment is in the building. Hide your white women and children. It's gonna be nothing less than yeah. Epic. All right, so enough clowning around. Let's get serious. So we got my guy FCat. He's gonna jump in today. He got a bunch of stuff he want to talk about. Good stuff. Good stuff. And you guys are always welcome to add to the show. So you're welcome to add topics. You're welcome to send me links, and I'll pull them up as well. See, this show isn't just my show. No. This show is our show. This is the super show. So guys, just know, yes, you can be a part of the show as well. So, yeah, man. I think that's all I got right now. Just a little bit. So I got a lot going on. As you guys know, I kind of haven't made as much content. Still a lot, but not as much because this house selling thing has been a thing for a couple months for me. And but it's getting cool. Oh, it's getting epic. So guys, with that being said, this stream is gonna be epic for one reason and one reason only. Cause I'm a cowboy. Oh man. All right, I love it. It never gets old for me personally. If you ask my wife, she'll be like, I'm dating it. Well, she don't really say it anymore. But anyway, guys, if you're new to the channel, go to the homepage, scroll down. You see all the different things I do from gaming, the vlog, and the podcast, movie reviews, product reviews. It's all on there and more because this channel is more than a channel. It's like a TV. It's like a network because I got so much content it make your neck hurt because your neck work. Just saying. All right. We're grabbing a chair. I hope you guys grab a chair. We're going to get into it. All right. So with that being said, let me put my glasses on, clean my glasses, my spectacles. I only ever wear them if I go to the movies. Sometimes I don't, if I forget. And when I'm playing video games, I like to wear them. But lately, I haven't been wearing them, playing video games. So it's crazy. But I'm starting to wear my glasses less and less. I don't even wear them for work. All right. All right. So with that being said, let me see what you guys got to say. FCat said throw the link, which I already did. Oh, wait, my man, Rue Diggs is in the building first. Let's go. PC greater than a PS5 Pro. Maybe. VR is greater than everything. That you'll never get me to subscribe to. And Rue Diggs to finish it out. Yeah, Rue Diggs, man. Rue Diggs beat Black Myth Wukong already. Great intro. Thank you so much, Rue Diggs. D'Angelo Parker, NBA 2K25 is, oh, no. NBA 2K25, D'Angelo should be cool. Epic! All right, I'm sorry. Guys, I'm always hyped up like this. You just think how my wife got to deal with me, all right? Let me see. I also bought a house the other day. Oh, did you? Now, you bought a house to live in, or are you going to, renovate it, rent it? Rue Diggs, morning, Concord, going to Stadia. FCat to be right back. Rue Diggs said, FCat, how does it feel to have a superpower where you hype games that perform terribly? You know what? That is kind of crazy, but I think it kind of is, might be the thing, FCat. You typically like the games that's trash. All right, hold up. I got to talk to my realtor real quick. I was in the middle of saying something to her. Tomorrow. All right. I'm trying to ask her when does the attorney review period starts tomorrow for the house. So, all right. Anyways, okay.
Okay, give me a moment. Oh, I think my wife just said the same thing. Oh no, she just said awesome thing. All right. Sorry guys, this is real life, and I'm trying to get it together, and I didn't even turn on the stream myself. Oh, Fortnite's about to add Fantastic Four. Guys, by the way, I've been playing Fortnite.
Fortnite's about to add.
I've been playing Fortnite like it's going out of style. Also, guys, hit that like button. All right, so yo, Obi's in the building. Obi, I just remember something. Now that you're here, guys, welcome to the gun show. Let's go. All right. Obi, I had to, you always got that energy, you know what I'm saying? All right, so oh man. Yeah, what's going on, Obi, man? I hope everything's going well, man. Are you getting the Marvel vs. Capcom collections? I don't even know when that thing comes out, but I guess I'll buy it just to buy it. I mean, it's a classic, so I guess just to say, hey, I own it. So if somebody want to play, but not really interested at all. Wife and I purchased our first home for our. Oh, that's cool. When you say our family, Rudig, are you telling us something we don't know? Could there be a little baby in the oven? He said, let's go. Hey, Dodge Man, you don't tell me to stop playing Fortnite. Guys, I put so much hours into Fortnite this weekend. My wife and I, man, I got her back into it. So let me back up a little bit. My wife and I, years ago, it used to be me, her son, my nephew. We would all play like every Battle Royale game, right? When Battle Royales first came out, we were so into it, right? It was like a family thing, right? Especially H1Z1, because you can have 5 people on the team, right? So anyway, over the years, Battle Royales kind of went their own way. A lot of them died out. Fortnite still stayed a thing, but the whole building thing, wasn't for me. So I always said if Fortnite ever stopped building, I'll be back into it. Years ago, they stopped building. Still wasn't for me. So recently, got to give a shout out to my man, Primo. It was his birthday like 2 weeks ago, and he was doing a stream, and I was watching the stream, and he was playing Fortnite. I was like, dude, if you want, I'll play it with you. He was like, cool. And I jumped in. And I was just like, and I always admired Fortnite. I've always said, man, Fortnite is like the gamer's game, right? Like as far as like, I wish every company put as much effort, time, energy, money into their games as Fortnite. Like every 3 months you get a new season. You get new characters. No game, and it used to be Mortal Kombat, but no game is on the level of Fortnite as far as collaborations now. They just blew everything out the water, right? And I've always admired Fortnite, but I'm like, man, little kitty stupid game. I remember my nephew used to play it. I was like, bro, when you going to upgrade to Warzone? You playing a kid's game. So then I'm playing Fortnite with them. I'm like, yo, they got the Captain America shield. You got hover packs. I'm like, you got the Black Panther claws. Like, you got all this stuff in Fortnite. And I'm like, so I've been playing it for the last 2 weeks, just like, okay, well, I guess what happened was, I always said, so Optimus Prime is probably my favorite character of all time, right? You guys let me know. Who's your, like, favorite character? But Optimus Prime is probably my favorite character out of comic books, cartoons. Like, Optimus Prime is the holy grail for me. So I remember when they had Optimus Prime come out, and I actually played Fortnite that day just to play it because Optimus Prime was in the game, right? So somebody told me that they re-released things, and you every day you check to see what re-released and you could buy it. So I was like, bro, if Optimus come out, I'll gladly pay $20 for Optimus Prime. So when I was playing with him, I was like running around my little generic dude, and I'm like, dude, I kind of want a dude. So I looked to see who they had, and they had the Incredible Hulk, which is my favorite comic book character. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna buy it. So I had like 1,700 V-Bucks. I don't know how, but I guess. So when Fortnite first came out and nobody was playing it, it wasn't popular at all. I purchased the Save the World portion of it, right? It was $40, but I remember PlayStation had a sale for $20. I was like, I'll buy that thing where you're running around, you build in, starting to stop zombies. That's all it was, right? And then Battle Royale mode got super popular. So anyway, maybe that's why I had like 1,500 V-Bucks. So anyway, I spent another $9, and I had enough to buy the Hulk and like his axe and all his stuff, right? So that was like $9. Okay, no harm, no foul. Right? I got $9. Whenever I play Fortnite, I can run around with the Hulk. But one of my other favorite IPs of all time is Ninja Turtles. So as I'm looking for Optimus,
I seen they had the Ninja Turtles, and I'm a Leonardo fan. So I was like, I should buy Leonardo, but it ended up where I was like 100 V-Bucks short of getting him and his swords. So in order to get it, I had to spend $23. I was like, you know what? Fine. So I spent $23 and I got Leonardo, and every day I still check for Optimus. Well, anyway, my wife was like, oh, you playing Fortnite again? I was like, yeah, you should jump on it. So my wife and me and my friend jumped on this weekend, and my wife and I have been addicted. I mean, talking about 5 in the morning. I went to a club over the weekend, and I came home, went to a club actually Friday and Saturday. So I come home Saturday and Friday, like 3 in the morning, and my wife was like, let's play Fortnite. And we were playing Fortnite till like 5 in the morning. We're just having the time of our lives running around. And it's so cool that my wife played video games, and we haven't really played a game together in a while. So, and I'll bring that up with the PlayStation 5 Pro later on. So anyway, I've been playing a lot of Fortnite. So don't tell me no Fortnite. Dodge, man. All right, so Obi said Wednesday. Oh, it comes out Wednesday. Okay, that's cool. Marvel vs. Capcom digital version comes out September 22nd. Oh, okay. Well, I won't be buying it Wednesday. Congrats, Rue. Let me see. Yo, what's going on? Chill in the bill. Peter God, what's going on? Should I say it like that, Peter God? Forget Fortnite. LOL. Hop back on Tekken 8. Listen, Dodge, man, you don't want me to get on Tekken 8. Let me see. K9, what's up? Imagine a grown man this excited for a free-to-play kids game. Listen, man, I do wear a cowboy hat. I do from time to time get up out of my seat and do. Yes. My bad. All right. So yeah, K9. All right, here we go. Yes. 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 So a guy like me that can do it all. I'm the cowboy king of entertainment. I'm the cowboy king of content. I'm also the master of vlogging. I'm the all-purpose champ. K9. I am the epitome of entertainment. So imagine a loser like you who comes off as I'm the toughest hardcore gamer. And you play You play Princess. You play Princess Peach. But you talk about me? Now, listen, I'm not bothering anybody. All I'm saying is, you claim to be the tough hardcore guy, and you play Princess Peach. So you run your mouth. I'm at least on here with a cowboy hat on. I be dancing. You know what I mean? I'm silly, man. I'm always me. But you try to act like you hard. You suffer than baby walnuts that's been soaked in milk for 35 days. Yeah. Yeah. So, Mr. K9, big tough guy, you are a fraud and a fake. So don't ever talk about the cowboy king of entertainment. It's because it's entertainment. So I can do this because I claim to entertain while you claim to run your mouth. And that's what you do, boy. You run your mouth. Well, not over here with the gun show, because I'll make you famous. Yes. All right. Anyway, guys, K9 is my guy. But he always got to come on and troll me. So I got to troll him back. All right. So, but it's time to take the socks off. Yeah. Time to take the socks off. So Obi said, wait, we playing Tekken? Who gonna get scrubbed clean? Hey, Obi, I will wash you, boy. Pretty good, but bag not hit. Hey, this is true. The bag don't hit back. However, a lot of people claim they could fight. Difference is the Cowboy King of Entertainment was trained to fight. So it's a difference, right? You got people who's like, bro, I done knocked out so many people. You swing a wild, hard swing. You're right, Jers. Don't hit back. But when you was trained to fight, it's a difference than just having the balls to fight. The biggest, toughest guy can have the balls to fight, right? Because he's the biggest, toughest guy. But the question is, do he know how to fight? That's a big difference. Now, if you take two people that don't know how to fight, one of them going to win, right? One of them just going to overpower the other. One of them going to slug hard, knock out the other. At the end of the day, somebody's going to win, right? Because the art of fighting is combat, meaning you get physical, right? Right? Whether you choke somebody or whatever. The difference with the Cowboy King of Entertainment is I was trained to fight. It's a difference than just having balls to fight. The difference is, chances are, if you wasn't trained to fight, I'm going to choke you out in a rear naked choke. That's the difference. Right? All those spin kicks and punches. Hey, Jerz, I ain't worried about that. That's just to size things up. Because I'm trying to get to your neck. That's the difference. That's being trained to fight, right? So I was trained in striking. And I was also trained in grappling. So for me, when people are like, oh, you could do a kick. That ain't really nothing in hand back. Oh, don't worry about that. I ain't even trying to kick or hit you. I'm just trying to get in close so I could jump on that goddamn neck or put you in an herb. All right, that's enough. All right, anyway. However, this is the Super Show, so we can talk about anything. All right, so, oh, you scared of catching these? Hey, Dodge Man, I'm waiting for you. Whatever helps you sleep at night. Whatever helps you sleep at night. Mr. TK9. All right, Obi, I'll take you. Ooh, he'll take Obi on. Princess Peach to find the peach emojis. He said Princess Peach all day. Yo, CMG, what's up, man? Let me see. I can never take a grown man seriously who plays Fortnite, but you play Princess Peach. Let me ask you guys a question. Do you see how many people play Fortnite, right? Right? They do. It's competitive, right? You can have kids and all that. I watched a video over the weekend. Some kid was saying, I don't know his name, but he was saying how Ninja, he was like, Ninja suck now. He's like, Ninja don't want it with us. And Ninja was like, hey, listen, whatever. He was like, that's why Ninja don't build no more, right? Competitive sports, right? Esports, blah, blah, blah. Hey, you talking about grown men that play, you can't take a grown man serious who play Fortnite? How serious can we take a grown man who play Princess Peach? Now, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with playing Princess Peach, but when you're acting tough and put your balls on the table like you that guy, but you playing Princess Peach, I'm just saying. Oh, he asked what's his availability. Bro, I will wash you. Trust me. Let me see. Been getting back into jiu-jitsu. See, that's what I'm talking about. That man was trained to fight. So you might walk up to Rue Diggs like, whatever, bro, I'm bigger than you. I'll punch you in the face. And you're going to get put in an arm bar, get judo tossed on the floor, and it's going to be a different game. Yeah, man, you know, it's like combat was so fun. Like, it's almost like, it's like playing a video game in real life. You know what I mean? A fighting game in real life. And not when it's violent, but when it's like you and a person and it's combat, meaning like, all right, we're going against each other. If I happen to put you in some type of lock, you tap. If you're smart enough to tap, I'm gonna let you go, right? It depends on if you hit into the face or whatever when you're striking. So at the end of the day, it is pretty amazing. It's a great feeling. Anyway, James Earl Ray did die today, guys. Darth Vader, man. Age of 93. That's a good life, though, man. No, I really did. But it's nothing to brag about. It was just fun. You know what I mean? It's not like I ever used it to, like, really fight somebody. I was in a lot of tournaments, but, like, violence is just dumb. I talked to my friend over the weekend, right? We did a, like, White Castle run, drove to White Castle. And I was like, you get nothing out of it. So let's say I'm beefing with K9, right? And let's say I just drive to Virginia and meet him at the Virginia sign and knock the hell out of him, right? I don't get nothing out of beating him up. Like I don't. Like, so what? I knocked K9 out, right? TK9. I get nothing out of it. Like, I don't get no money for it. So I'm gonna get arrested, right? Chances are he's a punk, so he's probably gonna come and shoot me or get his boys to shoot me, right? So like nowadays, if fighting means nothing. All you get is that temporary self-satisfaction that you hurt somebody, right? But it's nothing else you get out of it. So it's really wasted. It's wasted energy. I took boxing for 3 years. I wish someone would try to grab me. Well, here's the issue with boxing. No, it's not an issue with boxing. I mean, if you fast, you got good hands, you got power. Yeah, I'll never say that, right? Combat is combat. But I mean, once it goes to the ground, I mean, the boxing kind of goes out the window. Just saying. He said, oh, damn. Rest in peace. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. The original OTC. Let me see. I'll be around 8:15 Central, so that's 9:15 our time. Listen, I'll jump on some Tekken. I never have to act. You always acting. Yeah, he was a legend, man. What you see is what you get. No, I will say that K9 is my guy, man. Like, this is like, yo, we're silly. Like, trust me, if I was on his channel, I'm gonna be in the comments, be quiet, K9, and he gonna have everybody laughing at me, coming up with little songs and nonsense. So believe it, there's no animosity. But I don't let go on K9. I push it to the floor on K9. You know why? Number one, I give K9 credit. He could take it. And number two, he got a big mouth. So you got a big mouth, you're going to catch these verbal hands. But at the end of the day, that's my dude. He's still a loser and plays Princess Peach in his Mario underwears. Just saying. I trained for over 10 years in combat. First time on the mats since COVID. And it all comes, yeah, listen, you know what it is? It's like, what we used to call it? Like, it's like body to body, right? It's like once your body, like it's body control. So like we could be going with hands, right? We're backing up from each other and try to come in. And once you feel that actual connection, it's like your brain just like takes over, because what it is you're feeling, and we're talking about grappling, not boxing or anything, striking, but you're feeling when somebody else, like let's say we grabbed up, right? Kind of like a bear hug. And we're in a stance, right? We bend our knees, so we want to make sure somebody just don't throw us over. If you're standing straight up, somebody's going to whip you over. So you dig in, right? So you dig in, we grab up. Once you feel their body go against yours, you could feel if they try to go left, then you could dig in a little more, right? And try to stop them. So it's something about the art of combat, man. It's like chess, human chess. And that's grappling. Obviously striking. I was never great at boxing. I was really good at kicking, but not at like really striking with my hands. But it's still at the same time the bob and weave in and getting a strike in, you know. I mean, it's all cool. He was an amazing actor. Let me see. Pinnacle actor for, yeah, definitely, man. All right, so people just can't handle the fact they would get their A whooped in real life and in games by someone who plays Princess Peach. I'll also take this B and turn her into my co-op B. Yo, you wildin'. All right, that would never happen. Pull me up. All right, I'm coming, Africa. I'm coming. I'm scared to fight people. George, you probably walk around with a Glock on you. You will wake up in front of the Newport News sign with the black eye and missing a cowboy. Hey, bro, why would you take my cowboy hat? Now, that ain't right. Get the test Xbox skill on Tekken. I rock with you too. Yeah, man, that's my dude, man. Yo, we real silly, man. Grapplers have to try to. No, that is true. You got to try to get them to the ground. That is true. Can we play the grappling game in Wednesday when Marvel vs. Capcom comes? I got a Zangief ready to grapple. Hey, man. Every style in combat has pros. No, that is true. No, that's real. That's real. We can never say, what beats what. Fact, unless you Chuck Norris or Bruce Lee. I mean, Bruce Lee did take all the styles which made him form Jeet Kune Do, which I trained in a little bit as well, learning the Pak Sao, Lop Sao, Gum Sao, a G-Tech. I'm just saying some stuff, that you guys probably never heard of, but, It is what it is. Anyway, but for people like K9, I will say this. He's my dude, but he's a grown man that's a loser. If you got a problem with that,
Man the fuck up.
all right, my man F-Cat is in the building. F-Cat, what is going on?
Screen. Just pull up my screen, cowboy.
Man, just pull up the screen. I don't waste it. F-Cat said you waste enough time. My bad, F-Cat. My bad. I was having fun, though. F-Cat, why do you hate fun? Like, yo, man. Can I live? All right. Here, let me charge up my phone as we're doing this. All right, so what we rocking with first, F-Cat? Just seen a little picture of Space Marines on there, man. I'm excited for that game. I got it coming.
This is what we rocking with, cowboy.
Rocking with Space Marines? Oh, wait. Whoa. Oh, we rocking with Space Marines. Oh, you dirty for that one, man. All right. I don't even know when my game coming, man. I'm jealous right now. Damn.
Hey, my Concord refund paid for this.
Your Concord refurb. How much is this game anyway? It's a regular $70 game, right?
Yeah, I got this with CD keys.
Okay. I mean, listen, there's a lot of games I rent, right? This game has the potential that I might buy. Like this game, just from the trailers, right? Looks like the type of game I would probably actually want to buy.
Yeah, so I saw that it's on GeForce now.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, oh, that's cool. You know, that was kind of a selling point. It has multiplayer, so my only choice is buy it on PC.
Okay. Guys, you getting it live here first. Space Marines. Yeah, my man Obi did train Bruce Lee, so just so you know. He said he mad Concord flop. Oh no, I was gonna get Space Marines. I don't want F-Cat to hype it. Yeah, actually, yeah, F-Cat, you might want to turn this off, bro, because if you playing it, it might just die next week. For real. Astro bot fire, by the way. They get legit deserves and all his praise. I gotta check that out too. You know what Astrobot reminds me of? Remember when Mario 64 was coming out and it like changed the game? Like, that's what Astrobot remind me of. That's cool. Hold on, where the sound at, man? Did you share it and forget to hit that sound box? Damn, look at, yo, this is like the level of Dynasty Warriors. How many enemies is on the screen? Actually, Forspoken have a lot of enemies on the screen too. Damn, look like you're fighting aliens. So this is mindlit like stuff I like, man. Trying to find Lara Croft wait, they're in the game? You think they're in Astrobot? Yeah, this is the game for me. Look how violent it is, ripping the heads off. All right, so let me understand. So you got good guns on the left side, and then what? That show you got what? Two clips on the right side? Like what is that? The number 2. So it looks like World War Z from Stadia. Oh, they are. Hey, that's dope, K9. Oh, once you find them, you'll be done searching. Yeah, I'm definitely going to play Astrobot, though. What I want to know, K9, is do the controls feel as good as the Astrobot demo? Or what was the demo called? Remember the demo that came out when PlayStation came out? That demo, like, you know, when you were that was probably the best I ever felt I was about to say 6-axis. What the hell is the DualSense controller felt? So this is what on Xbox? Let me guess. F-Cat can.
This is GeForce now.
Oh, okay. Oh, because it looked like it was Xbox controls popped up.
GeForce.
Okay, yeah, Astro Playrooms. Oh, wow. Okay, that's what I was saying. I wanted to know how
Got a
immersive it
little
was.
taste, y'all.
Okay, that's
From
what I was
from what
saying,
I played,
K9.
it's okay. But from what I heard, that
Uh-huh.
the first couple of hours is actually good, but the
What in
rest of it
Space
is
Marine?
kind of dull. Yeah.
Well, I think the cool thing with Space Marines is they have a bunch of modes too. So they got PvP, PvE. So
So I
you
heard the
know,
multiplayer is only one kind of mode or something like that.
okay, so it was only one so far in the game as you're playing. Well,
That's
in the
what I heard.
trailer,
I
they
don't know.
show you
I ain't
that you
got
could do
to it yet.
PvP and all that.
I ain't got to it yet. I ain't seen that yet. They just drew me into the
Hmm.
intro and the story. So I don't know. You'll have to give me some time to give a full review, but for right now, it's all right. It's pretty
Yeah.
cool. It reminds me of World War Z, definitely.
Okay, it does.
They do have the pairing thing
Okay.
in it, and you can also third person shoot. Like it kind of like Evil West mixed with World War Z.
Okay. I mean, it doesn't sound too bad.
So currently it's being reviewed bombed because of what I just said about with the story.
Oh, so they
And
said the story is bad.
yeah, also the people are mad that the females look very bad in this game for some reason,
Okay.
and they're calling it woke.
I mean, it is what it is. But either way, guys, it's kind of cool. This came out, and from what FCAT was showing, it looks, the simple, monotonous, crazy, killing a bunch of things at one time. That's the type of game that speaks to me. Now, do you got anything of Astrobot?
Well, we'll get to that later, Cowboy. I ain't got
Okay,
everything
all right.
going.
I just figure, if
You
we
want to
talking about
move
games
on?
that came out,
You want to
well,
move
watch you
on?
switch to a game that died, right? You want to keep the
You want to
same the
move
same
on?
flow, man.
Let's move on. So we don't really only have one Xbox news, good Xbox
Okay.
news for once. So it looks like Capcom will be releasing Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection and the Fighting Collection Part Two
So
Capcom
now, will this
collections.
come out on Wednesday?
No, so this is coming
Oh
out
yeah, it
next
says on
year.
Xbox in 2025. Okay. Listen, man, at least they getting it. So that's cool. Because I mean, Marvel vs. Capcom was a super popular game. I'm not gonna say it
Yeah,
wasn't.
so
I just think
apparently Capcom helped work out the fixes or whatever with
mm,
Xbox in the MT framework or whatever they said it was.
that's cool. And your mic is a little low, just so you know. Let me see if
Oh,
it
my
sounds like
bad.
that on screen.
It is.
That's cool. So that's cool. Because I
Doesn't
mean,
sound
Marvel
low to
vs.
me.
Capcom was a super popular game. I'm not gonna say it
Yeah,
wasn't.
so
I just think
apparently Capcom.
I don't sound that. It don't sound that low on Hold up, maybe my speakers. Oh, that might be me. Oh, that's me. My bad. I had turned my speakers down the other day. When I was playing. I think I was playing Black Myth Wukong, and still been playing that, guys. I gotta say, it's getting a little more fun. Like, well, anyway, we'll go. Let's finish this, and I'll bring that up. Let me add that to my
Yeah,
list.
so it's good now. This is a good thing. What happened to all those Xbox fanboys that were like, "Oh, we don't like old games."
FCAT. Somehow you got to bring up a fanboy thing. You see, you like to trigger people, man. That's why they be trying to come down on you.
That's what they were saying, bro. They were
Um,
saying.
one day this show is gonna have no fanboy stuff. One day, this is gonna be like a whole different show where it's like people love gaming. Anyways, but go ahead. So this is
Yeah,
cool though. This is a good story.
yeah. Let's move on because you
I mean, it's a
said
good. It's not. It's nothing.
you made a bet, Cowboy. You said bet that Star Wars Outlaws was gonna outsell everything just because it's Star Wars.
I don't think I said outsell everything. I think you brought up Star Wars Outlaws. What was you were saying it comparing it to what? I think it was Concord, wasn't it?
It's pretty
I
bad.
think it was Concord. I think you was like Concord's gonna be a better or bigger game than Star Wars Outlaw. I was like, what? I was like, it's a Star Wars franchise, and I want to say if we put money down, that bet would have ended really fast.
Yeah, but my review for Star Wars is pretty accurate. Like it's
Okay.
it's a horrible game. Like there's stuff
But
that is ridiculous.
technically, that wasn't a review because you didn't beat the game. So that's not a review.
I didn't want to beat the game.
Your
That's
first
how bad it
impressions of
was.
the game.
I didn't want to beat it.
Well, that's
If I
not a
if
review. You
if I
can't.
almost beat it Avatar, but I refuse to beat Outlaws, it's worse than Avatar.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, yeah. I mean, listen, nobody's gonna force you to, beat a game you don't want to play. So I totally
And
understand
Avatar
that.
was pretty kind of bad, other than the graphics.
Yeah, Avatar didn't do much for me, but I'm glad I did play it. I'm glad I got to play with you a little bit. Unfortunately, I was so weak that I kept getting killed by any random bullet. So Star Wars Outlaws unfair instant fail. Stealth missions a mistake. Dev admits patch due next week. So
Yeah. So this is what I was showing during the gameplay when I got caught, and it
right.
just brought me back to the checkpoint. It's aggravating as hell in this game. I'm
It's
telling
like the back in the day games. Remember back in the day
you.
games where you just got caught and then you just appeared in like jail
It's
or
Burger
it
King Sneak King type shit.
was like no cinematic that you actually, somebody grabbed
Bruh,
you or something.
it's bad.
Oh no,
It's
I'll play it.
horrible.
It's on my list. I'll be checking it out. It probably already made more money than Concord.
You know what's better than Concord?
What's that? Oh, let's see. You got something on there? Bam. Sun and Bone. Okay, so you know what's crazy? You played a couple. So did you buy this?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Wow. So you brought man, you've been buying a bunch of games lately. You bought Space Marines, you bought Concord, you bought this.
Here.
Now, are you gonna give us a little preview of this? Guys, we got previews on here. No? Let's see something.
Here.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Hang on.
Let's see. Damn, I was putting that in the wrong spot. All right, hold on, guys. 10 days through. I want the most recent. I guess the most recent was.
All right.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for you to pull your thing back up. Let me pause that. All right, look, while FCAT is having technical issues, let's pull this up, man. It's going crazy right now. I was watching Rudik play it this morning. Let me turn that down a little bit. But yeah, I was watching Rudix play this morning, and he was running around with the Kratos axe and all that. It looked pretty cool. Also, if you guys want to join the show, anybody can join the show as well. So here, let me put this in here. Maybe Rudix, you could get on and tell us about Astrobot and Black Myth Wukong. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, that'd be actually cool if you want to jump in, Drew. That's cool, man. Also, I want to show you guys something else. If I could just talk about something. Oh, Lion's in the building. Lion, jump in. But guys, check this out. I want to congratulate myself and thank all of you guys. Guys, 900,000 views. I just hit that today. And wow, that's so crazy, man. I can't believe it when I seen the email. I was like, what? And yes, that's wow for me. And I want to thank everybody, but I didn't even think, like, I don't look at it like, I don't know. I just know 900,000 views is crazy. And I'm close to 1 million views. So when I was thinking about it, I'm like, oh, snap. Like, this is wild. So anyway, I want to bring in my guy, Rue Diggs. Let's get him in here. He is my man from the north, Captain Canada. Rue Diggs, what's up, man?
Yo, how's it going, everybody?
What's up, man? You gotta tell us, man. I'm gonna bring FCat back in here, but man, first of all, bring up Black Myth Wukong for me, man. Like, tell me,
So Black Myth Wukong is absolutely jaw-dropping for a studio to bring out for their first game ever. I mean, the numbers alone are crazy. So $70 million to build and create this game. Now their revenue is in the 700 million area. 18 million copies sold in 2 weeks. The game is absolutely crazy, and DLC has been announced. So get your Wukong all ready for DLC. I know I will be, because that is going to be epic. Yeah, I mean, after you sell numbers like that, it only makes sense to push out some DLC based on how much money you made in the first place. It's just absolutely astronomical for game science, and my hat's off to them to develop and publish their very first game and hit it out of the park like this.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely cool, and at the same time, I think we might need to, as you mention it. Let's see, what am I looking for? Yeah, we might need to see a little bit of gameplay.
Oh yeah, the Wukong is definitely I loved the challenge. It took one of the best parts of a Souls game, which is the high you get from beating a boss that has more health than you, moves faster than you, has a different move set than you, and you struggle against. And so when you mix that and there's over 100 bosses in this game. Oh, wow. So they just did it over and over again. I was just getting hits of dopamine as I was running through this game. It was just jaw-dropping how they designed it.
What was your level at the end?
Oh, my level at the end was, I believe, in the 120-ish.
I heard you go. I think Jer said you could go up to like 360 or something like that.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Rudigs, did
I
you realize this is you playing?
yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
I think this
Wonderful.
is when I go find the stone merchant, or I may be backtracking to take care of some stuff. I tried to stream as much as I could, and the thing with streaming on PlayStation, I don't know, I don't like seeing my face while I'm gaming. It's just something odd about
Yeah.
the way I do it. But this, for instance, man, this game invented a new genre on its own. I mean, I've never played a AAA boss rush game where
Okay.
it's just boss after boss. I mean, it's it's up there in terms of pushing genres forward, having huge attractions. However, with the ratings that it got, and there is some downfalls to take away from it, lack of freedom being one of them. I think this will suffer the same fate as Armored Core, where
Okay.
it gets Action Game of the Year. And
Mm.
watch Black Myth Wukong get Action Game of the Year and not Full Game of the Year.
Right. So let me bring this up a little bit. So I do have a couple gripes with this, and I'm glad you're on here because you do like the game a lot. So Lion said, "How much did you farm?" I actually was playing a lot over the weekend. I found a new good farming spot too. But my issue with this game, right, is I do feel it's more of an action game. Well, I do feel it is an action game, and it has this Souls feeling, right? But I like that you could farm. I'm not gonna be lied that you could sit in one area and fight over and over, and then just keep leveling up. So then I could get to a boss that I couldn't face, and I'll have, I'll be better off. But you know what my issue is? This being an action game, I think the combat is kind of poor. The combat's cool, but you notice that's the one thing that don't evolve. For instance, when I'm watching your video. I could watch unless chapter 6 you do something different, right? But notice his square and triangle really don't change the whole game, unless it did. You let me know. But like when you hit square as weak attack, it's pretty much like he doesn't get
It
any
evolves.
other attacks. Go ahead.
You have 3 different stances to choose from. You have different attacks. You want to activate the light combo, and once
Okay.
you're in that rhythm, you've got a different variety of things to do from there, based on your stance. So you could, for instance, parry. You can get perfect dodges and attack from there, or you
Right.
can build into a heavy combo, even a resolute strike based mostly smash stance, because I love to go cloud step, go and charge up my heavy attack. Wow,
So
because you could sprint while you had heavy attack with smash stance.
so I'm hearing you say that, but you see what I'm saying though, right? Like I'm watching your moves, right? And matter of fact, we're gonna do this. I don't want to ruin anything, okay? But let's just go to like later on in the game. What I'm saying is the attacks that you're
It
doing.
evolves.
If you go, I mean, I don't know. I mean, let's go to 6, right? We're gonna go to this snow stage that Rudig's is on, and we're gonna watch him fight an enemy. And I mean, not that I did it, so I could be wrong, but I feel like you're hitting square, square, square is gonna be the same swing, 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 jump over, spin thing. That's what I'm saying. Like when you play God of War, you actually kept getting more actual, like the core mechanics. You was adding on to it. Where this does other stuff, where you could get like you could transform into stuff, you could do stuff like that. But I feel like the regular square and triangle, I feel like doesn't change.
So here, I did a review of this game with
Okay.
a game developer, and something he pointed out that this game does different in combat that a lot of
Okay.
other games don't do is the camera angles. So as you do these attacks, build up heavy attacks, it actually
Right.
zooms out. It's dynamic in its camera angles, and it's that combat and that camera angle that actually sets it apart and makes it more engaging. And I know that may just be a small thing. Hey, that's the
Right.
camera angle, but having it zoom out when you go make those big heavy attacks does make a big difference. Now, you had transformations to switch
Right.
things up, which literally turns you into different characters with different
Right.
move sets. So that adds a lot of variety as well. However, you also had Spellbinder, which changed up your move sets, the thrust attack, all your move sets changed with thrust. So I would say it's something to explore, and the simplicity is there as a foundation, but there's so much more to be explored. You could never get hit and just continually be swinging.
Well, I'll definitely check it out. Thrust is the one that I'm using actually. Yeah, I just noticed that. I feel like, man, that's the one thing they don't. Even when you look at the move list, it's look like that. Like that's the one thing that don't change. Like you just pretty much do the same moves. Like I'm watching you now. You said you're on like this is 6, and you're pretty much doing the same moves you were doing in I don't know in the beginning of the game, but with square and triangle is what I'm saying. But anyways, let's bring some more people in here. So Jers is in the building. He is a big fan of this game. Still, you know, we got Farmer Joe in the building. So I want to say what's up to you, man. How's it going? All right, well, hold on. Let's just give him one of these.
I will say there's a defense to be made for farming. Okay. So there was a situation where I hit my head up against the boss and Lion asked if I farmed. Well, I wanted to use a certain transformation, but I had not spec'd into it. So instead of respecking my whole character, I went and farmed up 10 levels to give my transformation a decent chance at battle. And the game made it easy to do that. I didn't want to go respec, and I just did that, and it felt fine to me. The game is not like Elden Ring where you continually get powers over every level. It's a game where you build out your skill tree.
Right, depending on how you want.
It just gives you more options. That's all it does.
Yeah. Yeah. Listen, I'm having fun with it, and I like the fact that it let me run around and farm. It is tedious, but the fact that you can do it. So like, I just know like, okay, well, if I can't beat a boss, I'm just gonna power up and, you know, level up stuff. Now I don't know what's gonna happen when I level up so much on, let's say, one thing, like when you freeze people and stuff like that. I'm sure I'm gonna fight some boss that is gonna not even make a difference. But you know, anyway, let's bring FCat back in the building.
Yo, I'm here.
Okay,
my whole thing with leveling up was I always felt my foundation was to be pointed into.
I got a question.
I always wanted to throw points into foundation, and that's just how I built it out. Then I built my stances because I'm an architect, right? That strong foundation makes a strong warrior.
I have a question. Is this a one and done game?
No, you can play through again if you want. There's secrets in the game, bro.
Is there a new game plus?
Yep.
Yes. It encourages you to do it multiple times, and with the announcement of DLC, the reward for doing it multiple times is worth it.
So it's not like beat it then roam wherever you want.
I would compare it to Elden Ring. So there's a point in the game where you beat it and you can interact with the ending, or you can continue to roam around.
Yeah.
So wait, you can, so I could beat the game and they'll still let me teleport and go all over everywhere I want, right?
Correct.
That's cool. I like that.
So kind of like
not to give spoilers. I mean, that's nothing story-wise or anything.
You know, I like when games do that because they give me a reason to keep playing. Let me see. Cubini added this. Black Myth Wukong tops 850 million in gross revenue on Steam with average playtime of 27 hours.
To be honest,
it's $1 billion Canadian.
He's mad it's not on Xbox.
I'm just saying, like, I don't care how fast people beat this or how long they beat it. I got 80 hours in the game, minus maybe 10 hours of farming throughout like 3 weeks.
Okay.
But yeah, that's them rushing through the game.
Whoa, hey, hold up, stop. You are lying, bro.
What?
You know damn well you spend more time farming than 10 hours.
I did, bro.
All right, I was about to say.
I shoot, man. Listen, I farm anything in the game, any game. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
I don't care. But the thing is, like Rude Digs, you know, there's a lot of playability in the sense of your style of fighting, man. Like maybe you want to switch up, maybe you don't. Maybe you just want to build. Me, I just want to build on what I have. I don't want to reset anything. For example, my boy Casper was fighting Yellow Long in Chapter 4. I'm pretty sure Rude Digs know about that guy. He was a little rough.
Everyone knows Yellow Long.
Yeah, Yellow Long was a little bit hard, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
There's 2 sore spots in the game for me, and Yellow Long is one of them.
Yeah, so he had trouble. I had trouble. I took him like six tries to beat him. I got him. Casper and he had problems. I shared
this guy more like 60.
Yeah, I was about to say six. I was about to say 6 tries is not bad.
It's not bad, but he was on his 15th try. He had problems.
Yeah.
He was going ahead in the chapter. I said, well, go back. Let's share the screen. And mind you, his internet, he's only on Wi-Fi, but he's going to be wired up soon next week. So I was like, I don't know how it's going to work, the latency and stuff with Wi-Fi, bro, but we'll try it out. So what I did was I went on his character. I retweaked some things. I was like, yeah, you're missing your 3rd charge. You're not having this up. You need this. It worked for me. Maybe it'll work for you. And I almost did it, but it was on share screen. You know what I mean? So I was a little laggy, and I keep getting hit. So I'm like, damn, bro. But you understand when I did perfect dodges, like nothing. I was like, you see how I'm playing him? That's how you take your time, watch his hits, and just do. And then he finally.
So I will say, I don't want to turn this into a whole stream about Black Myth Wukong, but I will say it does got that epic feeling of a God of War. It does have like that big budget AAA giant creatures. Like that's what I love about it, you know. But yeah.
Here are my gripes with the game though.
Oh, let's hear it.
No map. Are you kidding me? You want me to explore all these locations with no map?
I love the fact no maps.
Number 2, the invisible walls. You need more freedom, or you need to block off those spaces, because there's so many areas where I was like, I want to get here, I want to go through here, and you can't because it's an invisible wall. Third thing, I'm a monkey and I can't climb. Are you kidding me? That's the main thing in a monkey. You can climb. That's all I have. Other than that, it got a 10 out of 10 for me. Like, I enjoyed it from beginning to end, and absolutely great game.
Lion said most copies was sold in China. Cubini said, yep, 85% plus. Let me see.
I wanna respond to that. Does that mean those people are not gamers? Because everybody is gamers on this planet, and just because one population adapted it hugely doesn't make it any less of a game. And
so hold on, wait, I got to rebuttal that too. So you're saying a Chinese mythology game, and a lot of gamers in China bought the game? I mean, guys, what are we doing here, bro? Stop
That's it. Like, who you think's gonna buy Grand Theft Auto the most? United States? United States,
bro. Like, where did Red Dead Redemption sell the most? Come on.
Like, come on, bro.
They gave workers the day off to play this. Like, it's that deep.
Wait, is this game on GeForce Now by any chance? I heard it was.
Yes, this is on
okay, well, there you go, Cubini. GeForce Now, Xbox. Go give it a try, bro.
That's cool.
That's the worst way. Stop advertising that. That's the worst way to play GeForce Now on Xbox. You got to do all kind of extra stuff.
It is what it is, man.
I'm just saying they have access to it, so there you go.
Y'all ready to see this?
All right, hold on. Before we do that, let me just pull this back up again. Guys, this is, I don't want to, bro. I hit 900,000 views. That's crazy.
That's amazing,
man. Congratulations, dude. I
appreciate it.
Freaking awesome.
I don't look at this stuff, but they send you the email. I was like, oh snap! But I think it's because I started doing that where you can respond to people with the shorts, and like, you know, every couple of them always 500, 500, 500, and I was like, oh, that's crazy. But I didn't think that number. I know that number, you don't get paid for that number, but I guess that number adds in your overall. Yeah. So I was like, so, and I just literally wrote that I was going to stop doing them as much, because I feel like it stops the engagement on the video. Like, I want people to be on the videos commenting, but if I write you, if I short you, if I make a response to your comment in a short, then that's taking the engagement away from people talking on video. So then I was thinking, was like, well, when I seen this today, I was like, oh, damn. I was like, well, you know, people hold up that million plaque, or that's what it is, right? People hold up a plaque. No, that's subscribers. Never mind. All right, so I'll never get a plaque. But yeah, people hold up like the plaque for 1 million subscribers. All right, fine. But just to have 1 million views would be crazy. So anyway, but I just wanted to bring that up. I thought I was really proud of myself, but not that I was paying attention that much. But anyway, what's up, Rock? Haven't seen you in a while, man. I hope everything is going good. Yes, I'm gonna pull you back up. Bam. All right, so now we're back on. Now we're on to Sun and Bone, which Quantum Era is the game that came out before this. So this is that studio's second game, right?
No,
Quantum
no,
Error
no.
was their
So,
first.
first they came out with this game. It's called Kings of Lorne or
What was
something
it
like
called?
that.
Say it
It's
again.
on PS4. Kings of Lorne. Wait, hang on. I'll show you.
Okay. Kings of Horn.
No, this one. This is their
Oh, okay.
first game. Then
Okay.
they came out with Quantum Error. Then they got Sun and Bone. Then it's gonna be Quantum State.
Okay. And Sun and Bones. So what's your thoughts from playing this? Is it as buggy as Quantum? Like, did they learn anything, or are they just kind of like? Because I
No,
swear,
like
when I play Quantum Error, I'm like, they had to have like just a free game, not free, but maybe they pay money for it. But they had to have like a game generator, just like we're gonna use this just a generated game. It was so generic, but they did put like a lot of things you could do, but it was so buggy. It felt like an alpha, like a game that should come
so
out in like 3 years. So does this feel the same, or it feels at least a little more
this
polished?
this this is kind of the same, a tad better than Quantum Error, but
Okay,
still as bad as Quantum Error.
with dinosaurs.
But yeah, let's have a look here because this is ridiculous.
Yeah, the acting, it was really bad, but I beat it. I was able to keep myself in.
Sounds like a quantum error.
So yeah, you have yourself the Quantum Error weapon wheel here, cowboy.
Okay, which I like when it worked. FCAT, give us damn. See, I'm a sucker for that violent stuff like that. He stuck a dynamite in the side of his head and blew his head up. Could we get some volume?
Is this you playing it, FCAT?
I think you might be playing it right now. I think FCAT has a hard time with sound and moving at the same time. When you start talking, then you'll hear the sound. Come on, watch. Yo, why is the dinosaur floating in the air? Hold on, go look at the dinosaur. He was floating in the air.
Well, I think what we're looking at is a game that looks like Turok, right?
It does look like Turok. Yeah, man. They better have a bow and arrow in this game. Now, let me see. Don't act like 600 plus is justified. Here's the thing, man. You guys go crazy about this. Dude, you can't tell somebody what they should pay for and they shouldn't pay for. At the end of the day, like if somebody just so it's funny because I originally said I would buy well, I'm sure we'll get into it. I'll hold off my comments for the PS5 Pro because I got some stuff I want to say about it. Okay, I do want to play this, so I will be ranking it.
But is there any kind of objective? I didn't see him getting XP. Like, is he working towards something? I don't know.
It's just like Doom. It's just pickups everywhere, and you get like crazy pickups like
But
rocket boots and the lasso thing, and it's just stuff that you need in the game, and it's just all pickups on the ground. That's the
but
whole game. It's just run around, get your pickups, and shoot dinosaurs
yeah,
that
but
are bugging
I'm
out,
sure there is a
going
story.
crazy everywhere.
I'm
Well,
sure there is a
the
story.
story is you're a cowboy and you get abducted by aliens, and there's other cowboys in this
Right?
dinosaur land where you are. Like
So
you
it's
find somebody who owns a bar, and you can use his bar to like buy guns and stuff. And
okay, so it's
there's gun
Cowboy versus Alien.
places where you have to like drop, you have to shoot a barricade that's has this laser like gate thing to get to buy guns, and you have to collect gold to buy guns. So
Okay.
basically, you have to get all your pickups. Like go back, get the pickups. Like everything about this game is just get the pickups.
Okay, fair enough. All right. Well, I think
Like you see the pickups on the ground. See these?
yeah.
This is everywhere. Like this is all,
All
the
over.
whole game, and it's just dinosaurs running at you and freaking out. You saw the one floating right here.
Yeah.
Look at that. Team Kill Media, y'all. This won't run on the Series S community. I'm sorry.
Hey man, look, they're still bringing out
that's
games, and
that,
I
that's
bet,
what that's what
I
they
bet,
said. I mean,
I
this
bet
won't
for
run on
them,
Series
they
S.
probably don't even care how much money they make. I guarantee this game probably cost them very little bit to make. They probably had no game testing, or they're probably just the people who make the game tested it. And
Dude, they made this in 1 year.
I'm telling you, this is like a game generator. I guarantee they're using a game generator, and they're like, "Hey, listen, we're gonna put it out. If people buy it, they buy it." But anyway, I want to thank Dodge Man for the $10. He said, "Congrats on the 900,000 views. I'm working on my views too." Yeah, man. You know what's funny? I don't really like. I have certain like views I would like, right? And it's little. Like when I do a show like this, I would like to have 100 views, right? My We Wrestle Wednesdays be getting a lot of views, but we're playing for like 6+ hours, so that makes sense. But you know, when I put out a regular little a vlog video, I would like that to get at least like 50 views. But some, you know, now my reviews, it just depends. But at the end of the day, I don't really care too much. I just want to make sure I'm still enjoying what I'm doing. But this is cool though. But anyway, but thanks, I
Yeah.
appreciate it, man.
Okay.
PC
All
players are
right.
talking about
We're
games
ready.
and
We're ready to
graphics,
move
are
on to
true
the
barriers
news,
in life.
guys.
Okay, where we
Because
going
the
next?
news.
We're going next.
Yeah. Let me pull it up, Cowboy.
Oh, you're yeah, you gotta pull it
I'm
up.
glad Jersey's here too.
Yeah, I can't wait to talk. Well, not that big, but I want to talk about the PlayStation 5. Oh yeah, this should be a big deal. All right, guys. So Bungie put out a roadmap today. Jers, did you see
Did you
this?
see that, Jersey?
No, I didn't see it.
Oh wow, okay. I looked at it a little bit, but I couldn't get to that
So,
much.
so some of the main things is they announced that they're not gonna have annual expansions. It's gonna be only like 6 month small
Right,
expansions,
twice a year.
That's fine.
and it kind of like Curse of Osiris, War Mine, Dark Below, you know, House of Wolves was. They'll probably be like $20 a pop.
Probably.
Yeah. But
Oh, let's
it
say
was
that
mixed
again.
messaging. It was mixed messaging because they said that they weren't going to do expansions, that they were going to do the episode stuff. But people are speculating that Sony might have stepped in and told them, "No, we're going to keep going with Destiny."
So did they? So are these? Remember that originally they was like, we're just gonna put out free content, but
Yeah,
now
they
they're
were going
talking
to
about
let
the
the
two
game
expansions a
coast. Like
year.
the game
Or,
was dying. It was literally
or,
dying on
or
the Steam charts.
wait, my question is, are these two expansions a year paid for? Like, I
We
mean,
don't
are they
know.
gonna?
We don't
Are they
know.
gonna?
We don't know if they're going to be free or
Okay,
if it
gotcha.
is
Why don't you pull
paid.
up that other the other thing
If it
that
is
you?
paid, it'll probably be $20. Would you want the table thing that
Yeah,
shows
put it.
the yeah?
Yeah, the one thing that was
There it is, right
that you put
here,
in.
right here,
Yeah, that
Cowboy.
thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, could you zoom in?
that just looks like the same thing from Destiny 1 and 2.
Here, let me pull it up, just so people can kind of take a look at it a little closer. Get a little closer.
Yeah, I can't see it now.
So expansion, new stories, new locations, new missions, new weapons, new gear, new raid dungeons. Seasonal update, new and reprise activities, new gear and artifact mods, new modifiers and challenges, new sandbox meta, new events, reward pass, exotic weapons and ornaments, legendary weapons and armor ornaments, gear upgrade, resources, cosmetics, and more. So codename Frontiers. Expansion codename Apollo, Behemoth. So summer 2025 major update codename Arsenal. Fall 2025 major update codename Surge. Winter 2025 update or major update, and spring 2026 major update. So that's kind of cool. They show a roadmap, you know, going as far as 2026. I mean, nowadays in gaming, you can't just because they show that don't mean they're going to make it. But at the end of the day, I feel like Destiny, just because some people might feel that Destiny lost some players, I'm pretty sure their loss of player count is the player count that they still have is probably so massive, is enough for them to keep putting out content and people are buying it and then making revenue. You know what I mean? I would like to think, because Destiny was massive. So but anyway, that is cool that you brought that up. So, good stuff. You back up, FCAT. Let's see. All right. Let me see.
Yeah, I mean, for me, Destiny 2 just doesn't have the same pull as it used to have. It's more of just like kind of,
yeah,
I don't know.
It's going to the
same.
wayside, bro. It's fine. 10 years in, bro. It's fine.
I played a lot of it. I played the ending.
Yeah, me too. Listen, I think Destiny is fine. I think the thing is, games are games, right? And the thing is, developers decide to change something. Some people might not like it. Maybe a lot of people might not like it, right? At the end of the day, it's still a game that you can play if you want. So no one's forcing anybody to play any games, right? I spent many years playing Destiny and decided one day I didn't want to play it anymore. It's all good. I always went back whenever they had expansion just to do the story, because I felt I invested so much time. So I always wanted to be able to say to myself, like, oh, I got to see that part of the story. But I think it's fine, right? I think, the doom and gloom stuff. Listen, some games do die. Listen, I've liked a lot of games that died, quote unquote, right? So it is what it is. I think the thing is, we just got to be happy that we find games we like, right? And when the developer isn't making any money on the game, they should close the game down, right? Because they're not making any money. You don't get in this business just to do it for free, right? So, it is what it is. I think we have to have a more fair mindset of these games and not, bash everything and be mad at everything. Like, it's so much people disgruntled nowadays. It's weird, but it is the world we live in, so what can we do? But anyway, I'm sorry, a little rant. All right, FCAT, you moving on to something else? Because I do have my own stuff to the side. So let me respond to my wife. She's trying to get me to get Taco Bell. So not a problem. I'll do that when we end the show. All right, let me pull up my little notes. Also, guys, is there any other games you guys want to pull up while I'm going through stuff? Like, so we brought up Astrobot a little bit. We brought up Warhammer. We brought up he mentions Star Wars Outlaws. I do have something we could bring up right now, Jers, if you want to just recap it.
Yeah.
Let's have a little discussion. Let me find something. And then I'll use that.
Hold on real quick. Did anybody hear about that game? It's like a Souls-like, but it's based like off Italian lore or something like that, or like you know what I'm saying?
The game that Xbox wouldn't respond back to the people. Yeah.
I have no idea, but
that's
into it a little bit. It looks pretty cool.
So that game, the big news in the headline was because Xbox didn't respond to them. So they said they had the Xbox Series X.
Oh, that's the game that they said, hey, Xbox didn't respond, so it is what it is. That's that game?
Yeah, that's that game.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah. Yep. So
I've actually been playing a hand-drawn, Sekiro-inspired indie called Nine Souls. It's got overwhelmingly positive reviews on Steam, and it is a challenge. It feels like Sekiro, and the story is so heart-wrenching.
What is it called?
Nine Souls. It's
Nine
beautifully
Souls?
hand-drawn. They got a nomination at the Summer Games Fest, and ever since then the game kind of picked up a bit more steam. It's a really cool one if you're looking for a challenge and to support an indie. When the credits come up, it's a single page, and I was like blown away by that.
Wow. I'm definitely look into that. Oh yeah.
Well, let's see a trailer, right? We're gamers, so let's not just talk about it. Let's take a look. Is this it?
Yeah, this is it. So it's Metrovania 2D side scroll. You can tell it's a story of revenge. And it's just absolute. I get chills watching this now.
This looks like a
The
stage.
music, crazy on point. All your abilities. The bosses. There's so many different bosses in this one. Agility, timing, precision, all of that is required. Perfect dodges. You have 2 health bars. One is internal damage. 3 phases. One of the bosses I just finished, and I'm like, come on, 3 phases of just intense dodge, perfect parries in combat. If you're a Souls enthusiast and love Sekiro, this game is right up there. It's really cool.
I think the only accurate statement about that is somebody who's a Souls enthusiast, cool, but loves Sekiro. They're gonna look at this like, how do you compare this to Sekiro?
Yeah,
just because it's third person.
It's literally called a Sekiro-inspired combat. That's the first descriptor.
Yeah, but when I think of Conqueror, I think of a third-person action-adventure Souls game, and this is so the style of this is so different, right? But have you ever played Castlevania Symphony of the Night? That was my. Please tell me you played that, Rudix. Because if not, you might have to check that out. That was talk about Metrovania.
Was that PS2 era?
Pull up that Carmen San
No, that's
Diego.
PS1.
Yeah, and that's
PS1.
before the term Metrovania.
Pull up that Carmen San Diego.
Oh yeah, I'll pull up Carmen San Diego.
Carmen San Diego.
Where in the world is
Stadia
San
game,
Diego?
I remember the
looks like a
Nickelodeon
Stadia game.
show, but
It looks like a Stadia game.
That's crazy.
Was
they
it
came
not
out
a
with
Stadia game? I remember talking about this on saying it's coming to Stadia.
Actually, I think you're right. Carmen San Diego, man, got a game. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of cool.
Hey, Red. Cutting-edge fighter jet was stolen from the National Air and Space Museum in Washington.
Nothing like what I would thought of from being a kid when I used to play it on the computer at school, in elementary school. It's the first time ever you get to be.
You get to play as Carmen San Diego. Track thieves as you travel around the world.
Have they done anything with this IP since this game? Like, I remember the kids show, but like, I don't remember anything in modern day that they've done. Like, they should do a show or something with this
all your
IP.
skills to outsmart vile operatives. Gather intel, decipher clues, and
I think, it's like somebody obviously is able to use the IP and was like, hey, let's just make a game,
Let's put it in this game generator that quantum error people are using.
Quantum error, yeah.
at www.carmensandiego.
We put it on everything. Look at that. Oh my god. It's on Netflix. It's on your fridge. It's on Xbox.
Oh, that's funny. Hold on, I want to show y'all something that I'm a sucker for. And it is like I didn't know it was a kids thing. And then I realized like, oh wait, it is a kids thing. But I'm still gonna play it. I'm looking real quick. I'm gonna pull something up for you guys. Damn, I got so much Fortnite stuff that's popping up because my wife was trying to get a character. Like, I don't like this generic character. Hold on, FCAT, real quick. And I was like, all right, let's try to figure out how you get a character. And so I was looking up, like, it's so much people got BS, like, oh, this is a free character, and then they talking about they're trying to get you to pay money or blah blah blah. But guys, I'm not gonna buy it, but I will be game flying this game. You can almost give me anything in the Transformers IP, and I'll check it out.
And Megatron, each bringing unique skills and powerful weapons to the race, and unlock all 11 characters.
I don't see how it's a racing game when you can stop and start shooting.
Axe throw or Bumblebee's plasma sting will give you the edge. As you progress, unlock new characters like Alita 1.
Yeah, this looks like a Stadia game too, but this is by that company that used to make a lot of games on Stadia. What are they called, like OG or something like that, or?
With various skills, weapons, and relics
Okay.
to suit your playstyle. Let the galactic trials
You know,
begin.
I joke, but they did
this
actually
outright?
recently create the game Doom on an AI generator a week or two ago.
I'm telling you, that's probably quantum error, man. Okay, so this is the Destiny.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I mean, I
so
don't know what to
this
say
is
about this.
the Destiny mobile game, Destiny Risings. Apparently, it's going to be an MMORPG with high standards. What does that mean?
Well, some of the Marvel games are pretty dope on the mobile phone, so they might be able to pull something off, special here.
Yeah, I'm not a mobile gamer, but apparently tons of people all over the world love it. So best of luck to them. Hope they hit a revenue stream. They need it.
Yeah, I mean, definitely,
I will say my Fortnite character is Omni-Man. I had to pick that up. And because Omni-Man, if you know Invincible, is from Canada. So he's literally
Oh
Captain
wow.
Canada.
Is Jersey going to spend hours on a mobile game?
No, definitely not.
He said, "Nah, that's not for me."
I don't even play poker on the phone, so.
Mm.
Oh, come on. You got to have some digital poker when you're sitting there.
I used to, but not anymore.
Yeah, I used to play digital poker too, man.
Yeah,
My grandfather taught me how to play
bringing
poker.
us down. So let's get into the bigger news announced today.
All right, hold on. Wait. Before you get to the bigger news,
Oh
real
my
quick.
God.
No, I got swerve
It's
again.
real.
Or is it? All right, so hold up. I want to show you guys this. Speaking of so right before we go into the PlayStation 5 Pro, I want to bring it back to the Portal real quick. So check this little video I made out the other day. I'm the perfect example for someone who should get the Portal. Check it out.
I'm playing Fortnite on the PlayStation Portal, and she's playing Fortnite on the PlayStation 4. But check this out. We are literally doing it together, laying in bed, and we're playing together. I got Leonardo, and she got some dude. But guys, this is relationship goals. Get yourself one. And now your mom knows.
Albert,
So,
you love
like-
Fortnite now, huh?
Bro, I've been
I'm gonna
on
have to rock with you one day, bro.
Huh? Yeah,
I'm gonna have to rock it
bro.
with you,
That'd
bro.
be cool. Yeah, like I put so much hours into Fortnite this weekend. Like it was crazy. I went to the club Friday and Saturday, and both nights when I came home, my wife was like, "Yo, let's get on Fortnite." It's like 3 a.m. We playing like 5 a.m. Just I put and I was playing some Black Myth too. But yeah, I've been really heavy into Fortnite. It's been crazy. It's just been a blast.
I just
up,
like
Cole Diggs?
the no building. I can play that. You know what I mean, that move, but
Yep. That's all I do is no building. And my wife actually, I was telling her, I was like, check out the racing game. So she actually played a little bit of the racing game, and I had her play a little bit of the Rock Band game too. But yeah, we've been playing like nonstop duos. I played some trios the other day too, but with a friend of mine, me, my wife, and my friend. But yeah, it's just fun, man. And the fact that they added like the claws, the Black Panther claws, the shield from Iron Man, the shield from Captain America. Like they got all this War Machine stuff. You flying around in the jetpack. Like it's really like a whole different game. And I don't know how long
When I played it, they had a cop-off version of body cam on there, and it was actually first person.
Well, you could. So if there's people who still make modes, and so you could just go pull up their modes and play all their game that they created in Fortnite. It's kind of crazy. What's up, Jenna Hayes? But anyway, guys, let's get into the PlayStation 5 Pro. So let me ask you guys, Rudigs, Jers, FCAT, do you think that's what this 9-minute video is about tomorrow? Gonna be?
Yeah. Yeah, if I was to take my best guess, I would definitely say they're going to talk about the Pro, and that way, when they do the showcase later on in the month, they're just going to talk about the software, and there won't be any rumors about the Pro. Will they have a release date in 2025, possibly, or will they say pre-order now for Christmas? I'm not sure, but I definitely put my bet in the Pro category.
Well, it's called what, the technical
Are we going down a line or?
Oh, I was just kind of asking you in general, but yeah, if you want to go down the line, sure.
I mean, yeah, I think it's about the Pro. I think they're going to announce it, like Rubik said. They might tease a little bit of the hardware. You know, bring out a controller like they did last time. Listen, I'm happy for it. I'm going to get it day one. I don't care. I'm thinking November, December 24 release. I don't think they're going to go into 25. You know what I mean? So it's already been 4 years in. Probably in what they're going to have a PS6. What 2028? Yeah, it's halfway in. So yeah.
What about you, FCAT?
I think it's probably the Pro, and they'll probably announce PC day and date.
Hold on, say it again.
They'll probably announce PC day and date.
Oh, what, certain games?
All of them.
You said
Everything.
they announce all of their games.
Everything's going to PC. That's it.
Everything.
They're gonna announce the PlayStation. Along with
our journey
PS5
continues.
Pro, and just make the entire PS5 Pro worthless, and people are gonna be on Twitter laughing about it.
I'll be there tomorrow.
Yeah, so 11 o'clock. But it said only 9 minutes, right?
Oh, I gotta head to dinner. I just heard the bell. Here's one thing it could definitely possibly be. What if they did just a major software update and it had nothing to do with the Pro? And they brought in
bro.
AI, like upscaling. They were like, we're gonna hit 60 FPS on
what if it's new
everything.
ear pods, bro?
It is, it is hosted by Mark Cerny though. So
yeah, you never know. We'll find out
interesting.
tomorrow. I'm sure all of us will be listening.
Oh yeah, it'll be all over.
Thanks for having me on. Catch you guys.
Yeah, man. You got it, man. I hope you have a good night.
Yes, sir. And I will be playing Helldivers too later tonight. So I'm still on that bandwagon. Love me some blowing up some bugs. It's always fun.
Let's go. All right, well, guys, I put the link for your channel in earlier, guys. Make sure you check out the link in the comments and check Rudigs out.
See you guys.
All right, later.
Mark Cerny's gonna walk up on stage and be like, "Hey, y'all, sorry for Concord. Here's the PS5 Pro." And everybody gonna be like, "Yeah."
That's funny.
No, I think Rudigs hit it on the head there with the software. Actually, he may be correct. It might be a software announcement, like they're changing things. Later on in the month, they're gonna intertwine that new software with PS5 Pro. Oh, sounds interesting.
Yeah.
They might announce the new UI. Also, I heard. I've seen leaks.
Yeah, it's around that time. It's September, so they always do an update in September. So
yeah, I think if they. So my thing is here, I'll pull you up. But hold on, let me put my spin on it though. So my thing is I originally said if they come out with a PS5 Pro, I'll buy it, right? Because I buy it just so my wife and I could play games together. And then we haven't played games in a long time. And I was like, well, I feel like people would be talking about the PlayStation 6. So then what would be the point of getting it now, right? Because the thing is, I waited 2 years later to get it. So I feel like I haven't had it for that long. But now I've been playing so many games with my wife. It's crazy how slow a PlayStation 4 is. So I'll be sitting there playing, and I'm just waiting for her character to load in Fortnite. I'm like, damn. And then she finally gets in, right? And then everything is smooth after that. So, I mean, honestly, I think, I think I'm back on that. You know, I buy it just to have it. So then I could have my PlayStation 5 in the bedroom, and she could play it. So I think I am going to get it. I'm like Jers. I think I'll just, and I don't wait, right? It's either I'm getting it day one or not. So I think I'll be on the bandwagon of getting it day one. But I don't know, like a technical presentation. Why wouldn't that be the rumored PlayStation 5 Pro? But I don't know. I mean, if it's not, then would it be some crazy like they're improving
It's
their
the Portal
cloud and
2.
their
It's the Portal
AI
2.
and all that?
Portal 2.
Well,
With
they
with
did.
Portal 2 with the cloud.
I don't know if it'd be a Portal 2. Maybe it'd be a portable PlayStation, and it maybe the graphics would be like a PlayStation
Yo,
5
what if it's
Pro.
that handheld that plays the backward compatible games native? What if it's that? What if it's the handheld?
Hey, listen, who knows, right? At this point,
They
I
got
don't
a
know.
bunch of stuff they out there. It
But the
could
cool
be.
thing is, it's tomorrow, so we don't have long to wait.
Well, they did tease the design of the console,
Mm-hmm.
so more
Well,
than
who
likely it
who
is.
teased the design? That's the problem. Sony did not tease design.
Sony's in so much shit right now. We need to get to that because it's the main event tonight.
All right, well, hold up. Before we go to the main event, is that what you want to do now?
Yeah.
All right, so before we do that, I actually wanted to bring something up because Jers is here. So, real quick, I did want to bring this up and discuss it. But, Jers, let's just bring this up again, man. Real quick. Bam.
Yeah, it's
Dr. Disrespect is back. You should, guys, Jers had a 38-minute video. I listened to the whole thing. It was dope. It was an 18-minute video, but Jers, the cool thing is, I was like, I wanted to check it out. So it's funny. I went to the diner the other day with my wife, and I was just listening to it while we was out to eat because I was like, I want to. Not that I'm that invested, but I know the story. So if I'm gonna listen to it, why not listen to Jers? You know what I mean? I'd rather listen to his video than the actual video, and he did a great job at his rebuttals and his comments, which was cool. So thank you for putting out that content, Jers.
yeah,
That was
man.
cool.
No doubt. Thank you.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, so like in 2020 or 2017, in between that time, he was, texting a Twitch user. Now, he hasn't put out the chat, he hasn't put out the whispers yet. I don't think he's gonna, to tell you the truth.
I don't think so either.
But things happen, man. When you're talking to people online, you don't know who they are. Now, it was kind of funny. He said he put in the tweet minor and inappropriate on purpose, but they can catch that and take what they will with it. You know what I mean? Smart move because they took the bait. You know what I mean? Now, if a judge says there was nothing illegal about it, so you know what I mean, that's indication of to anybody say, yeah, he didn't do nothing wrong. You know what I mean? But yes, I would like to see the whispers as well to see how what the heck went on with that. But it's already out there in the open. Why not show everything? You know what I mean? But again, he has to get the okay from the other Twitch user. You know what I'm saying? So
right, okay, right,
yeah.
right.
So
that's
yeah,
it's probably not legal for him to do that.
Yeah, it's not legal. So yeah, so he broke it down, man. Like for like 18 or 19 minutes, he went in, and I really feel, and I know this, that the lawyer wrote that statement for him to say online. You know what I mean? Like the way, like his the vocabulary, it was lawyer-esque. You know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? Like it was definitely a statement, but I'm glad he had it written up for him he could properly say what happened. You know what I mean?
You know what I thought was cool in a weird way. I think he was able to do it, but still be him. You know what I mean? Like he is a character and he knows it. So for his fans, he made sure, and his viewers, I don't really like to say fans, but for his viewers, he made sure he still stayed in character. Like he was like, they tried to take down the 2-time. I was like, that was clever because he didn't want this to get him out of character. But he did mention, he was like, man, I lost some money, and then he paused himself. So I thought it was a good job. I know it must burn somebody to have this going on and you can't say nothing. You're not allowed to
4
say
years, dude. 4
yeah.
years.
And then you got other people talking about it. It's like, whoa, right? So I'm glad he came out and said it. Now, what I will say is this. He did say the word inappropriate, whether he said he was doing it for bait or not. That's probably wasn't good. But I think in one way it was good to be like, okay, he admitted he did something inappropriate, right? So he wasn't like, I didn't do nothing at all, right? Because then people are like, come on, bro. But he downscaled it to it was inappropriate. But it was cool that he was finally able to say that, hey, this was nothing legal. They looked at it and first said it wasn't legal. I didn't do nothing out of context at all. And my ex-manager escalated. Again, guys, I learned all this from watching Jers' video. So again, thank you, Jers.
But yeah, you're right. But The way I look at it is inappropriate. Remember, like all of us played online with people back in COD days. Little kids were in there. We were telling them, "Go bang your head on the wall, man." That can be a realm of inappropriate. You know what I mean? Or he can be like, "Yo, man, go take that mic and go shower with it." That's inappropriate. Highly inappropriate.
No, well,
But
Jared, so you sometimes, if you hear our We Wrestle Wednesdays, we screaming, got people cursing. Well, it is a kid that played with us. He's been playing with us for over a year. And he's a cool kid. Now, we always be like, bro, make sure you do your homework. Like, we try to, but at the same time, sometimes he get in arguments. We be like, hey, bro, don't be cursing, man. You like how old are you? But yeah, we've said some stuff to this kid, right? And if you clip the show, you'd be like, that kid is like 15 or 16, whatever he is now. And you'd be like, guess what? And somebody could take that and be like, bro, you said that to a kid. And they might be looking at me. Now, granted, I ain't the one that's saying it, but I don't curse at all. But still in all, there has been trash talk and stuff to this kid. And like Dr. Disrespect said, they took stuff he said out of context.
Way out of context.
Yeah. And I was even saying to my wife when we was at the diner, she's like, what are you doing? I was like, oh, I'm listening to my boy Jer. She's like, what is that? And I was like, oh, well, he's going over Dr. Disrespect thing. And she's like, oh, so I was explaining to her what you were saying and what it was saying. And I was like, he did make a good point. He was like, if you go on anybody DMs, I don't care. You could, if you pick and choose, you could make something sound inappropriate. Let's be honest, right?
But if you I've been following him since 2016, 2017, and before that time until now. Nick Merckx, as soon as this happened, everybody jumped on that trend to hate on him, to separate themselves without any fact being presented to them. You know what I mean? So I was a little skeptical. I'm like, man, no way he didn't do that. No way, bro. I was like, I hope he didn't, but I doubt he did.
Yeah.
I was still up in the air. I was like, damn, bro, but you never know about somebody. But I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Let's wait until the facts and evidence come out. And he did that, dude. He did it for 19 minutes straight. Yeah. You know what I mean? If people,
I will say this, Jerry.
I don't know.
I don't feel bad for those. I'm not getting on those guys for pretty much dissing them, because in this day and age, right? Something happens, you almost have to disassociate yourself, because then people are gonna get on you. For instance, I had that guy. Damn, I almost forgot his name. TPG, right? And he said the N-word live on my We Wrestle Wednesday, right? And he wasn't saying it directly to me, but he was pissed off at somebody else who was white, and he just said, you guys, right?
Yeah.
I never took it personal at all. I get where he was coming from. He was pissed off. He couldn't take it. He was just trying to use something with shock value, because people usually don't really pay attention to him. So he was like, what could I do to piss them off or get that? Yeah, I got back at you. So that's what he chose to use. Now, I personally, it didn't bother me at all. We had people like FCAT that was like, oh, Cowboy better say something. So me personally, I had to make a statement. I had to ban him. I kind of had to, it didn't bother me, but just because it's my channel and people wanted me to do something, so I had to react. So I feel like those guys, they almost had to disassociate themselves, or people would have been like, really? So you're going to be cool with a pedophile? You just know how people are. And it's like, damn, bro. Now, maybe they was a little bit extra. Maybe, who knows? Maybe behind it, or maybe not behind the scenes. Maybe they had to go too hard. Like, we're done with him. And so it's like, yo, if you was really my friend, you would have hit me up personally and be like, yo, what happened, right? Maybe he couldn't talk about it because of lawyers and all that. But I feel like maybe they kind of felt they had to do that because the internet would have tried to pull them into some nonsense. So that's all I'm saying about that.
Yeah, so yeah, I totally agree with you that they was, they're with them, they're that too, and blah blah blah. Yeah, we all know. Yeah, but I wouldn't even like, if I was one of them, I at least would have been like, hey, I don't know, I'm not involved.
I agree.
Let's wait and see what happens. That's all I know.
On Twitter, it's court of public opinion on Twitter.
It's always a public opinion, man. These freaking people out here, bro.
That's true.
I'm glad he's back. I'm glad he's streaming. You know what I mean? I freaking love the dude's energy, dude. He's so funny, bro. He rages, dude. It's crazy, bro.
Yeah, he was it's funny because I seen him streaming. It was yesterday, and he had like 29,000 people watching. I was like, that's cool, right? I know he used to have more, but that was dope. I was like, oh wow. Yesterday, I was playing Fortnite, and I was looking like, oh wow, I got 29,000 people watching. But anyway, I just wanted to bring this up. I thought it was cool. definitely shout out to you, Jers. It was cool coverage of it, man. I thought you did a great job, and also you made it clear, like, dude, I used to watch him. I was a fan of his, a viewers of his, and you was, happy and proud of him. And I thought that was cool, and I love the way you handled it. And so guys, if you want to check out Jers' video, I got his channel in the chat. I posted it right here, so make sure you definitely check out Jers. Definitely a friend of the show, good guy, and I appreciate it because again, I was able to catch the coverage, and I didn't mind watching. It was twice as long as the video, but for me, it was just as good listening to your takes. So I just want to tell you that.
Appreciate that, man.
Yeah, man. I was like, yo, this is like journalism right here. Like, okay, and you paused it and then gave us a spot. You didn't go too long. And he was like, all right, let's go back into the video.
So you know how I paused it and went to my gameplay? So I had him paused, but I felt like, YouTube, you have to, it's free use, right? You know what I'm saying? Like FCAT says public opinion, right? That's free use, right? It's like if you make a 10-minute video, I can rebuttal, even though it's gonna be like 25 minutes.
Correct.
But I can rebuttal word for word. But you have to do something different. You have to add the music. You got to switch up the edits. You got to make it different. So I couldn't have him paused. You know what I mean? I was like, damn, I got to put some gameplay. They're going to copyright my stuff. So
yep.
Right.
Yeah, I thought what was cool, right? Is I thought the music was playing from his music, and then when you paused it, I was like, oh wait, Jers overlaid the music.
Yeah,
I was like, that was a good choice of music. I literally thought it was from his video.
Yeah, the first song I put on there, I try to, be similar to his style, so people can get involved like you did, like get involved with it. Oh wait, that sounds like Doc. So let me get it. So I mean, there's not that much songs. You got to pay for it, obviously, but I'm like, that's too much money. The stuff that he uses. So
yeah, I thought that was a good. When I realized, I was like, oh wait, this is Jers that put the music on. I was like, okay, yeah, that was definitely cool, man. As far as content creating, so definitely want to give you a shout out, and I just want to bring it up. I don't have that much stuff. I don't want to draw it out, but definitely got to give you a shout out. But let's go back. FCAT got some more stuff he wanted to go into next, which is Concord is now officially shut down. Wow, that's crazy, right?
That is crazy.
That fast.
Break out the OEs. Pour one out for you dead homie.
Concord wasn't a bad game. It played well. It flowed well, but it's just nobody asks for this kind of game, bro. Like nobody wants this game. Like, I mean, we have we have hero shooters. We have shooters. I mean, we have some. If you're gonna make a shooter like this, be creative. Bring your real all creative intuitiveness in here, man. Like, what else can you bring? You got inspiration from Overwatch, Destiny, all this other games. Mix it up. Think outside the box. Bring something else we haven't seen before in these games, man. That's all I ask for.
What I think is that PlayStation is afraid to make a Call of Duty style first-person shooter. And so I feel like this is my conspiracy theory. I think the reason why Killzone, Resistance, all of those first-person shooter games that PlayStation had in-house, I think they died because Call of Duty became more popular than them. And PlayStation was this is my conspiracy theory. I think PlayStation was making so much money on Call of Duty. It was like, well, let's not try to rival Call of Duty with our own projects. If another third company, come out with a first-person shooter, cool. But if we're making so much money on Call of Duty, why make another first-person shooter? Because that would potentially take away from Call of Duty. So I feel they felt, okay, Concord is a hero shooter. It's not really taken away from Call of Duty. And I feel like that's what made them want to do that. Plus, I feel like on PlayStation or on console, I can't think of that many hero shooters. Like, I feel like it's not that many. So I feel like they was probably like, let's try that. And unfortunately, it just wasn't,
If you remember, Cowboy, during the ABK trial, Xbox told PlayStation to make a Call of Duty. That they had 7 years to make a Call of Duty.
Yeah, and like I said back then, they could make another Call of Duty game and it might be better, but it won't be more popular, and popularity brings revenue. So at the end of the day, I don't care what game you make, it ain't going to be more popular than Call of Duty.
I feel like if you take it off PlayStation, bro, Call of Duty is going to die.
I agree with that too.
This is my experience with Concord. I went into the beta, the TTK, the time to kill was off.
Okay.
And it felt bad. And I was just like, well, if they fix that, the game would be, somewhat playable. So launch came, they fixed it. I was like, cool. I mean, it's fun. It reminded me a lot of Battleborn. And I liked Battleborn a lot. that got shut down. Battleborn was actually better than Concord. A lot of these games that shut down before Concord were better than Concord.
Here's the question: what's the most popular hero shooter on a console? I guess
That would be Rainbow
Overwatch.
Six Siege.
Well, I see. I don't consider. I know the definition, but I don't consider that a
The
true.
thing is, Overwatch just like it has that nuance of Blizzard. They have the money. They have all that cool
Right.
stuff. You know,
I
they
feel like
they
all you really
have
got is Overwatch, like as a true hero
yeah.
shooter.
But I mean, Overwatch is just a copy of Team Fortress 2. And I mean, if you want to go into history, like Overwatch 1 was good. You know, it was
Mhm.
$60. Then they updated the game to Overwatch 2, which was free. So they pretty much took your money and ran.
Well, I mean, you had Overwatch 1 for many years though.
Yeah,
So how long did you want that $60 to last? I'm just saying.
just saying.
That's just the way my thoughts is. So when they kill a game,
So we got our money. Everybody got their money back for this one.
that's cool.
So the thing I wanted to mention, the thing about Firewalk is that everybody said Firewalk was made up of devs from every good first person shooter online game out there, like Call of Duty, Battlefield, Destiny, Halo, the works. Like, were they like the guys who got fired or something? It seems like that. It's like
Mhm.
here's the misfit devs that got fired from all the good first person shooters making a game together.
I just think they
And
just
that's really what it felt.
I just think they figure, you know what, let's make a hero shooter game and see how it goes. And apparently,
I
like
mean, the
Jared said,
whole
nobody
time,
asked for it. So I just think not that people need to ask for games because I think the developers should have the creativity to just decide to, hey, let's make this game. But unfortunately, people just didn't take to it. That's all.
the thing with Concord is, so the first CG trailer looked like a kind of
Mhm.
like Starfield almost, and
True.
people were hyped, and but you didn't know what kind of game it was, so they said something, and they were like, "Oh, this is a PvP sci-fi first-person shooter online," and you're like, "Oh, what is that?" And then come, state of play, they show the CG trailer, Guardians of the Galaxy
Right.
looking characters, then they show the gameplay, and everybody's like, "Oh, it's," they quickly say, "Oh, it's just Overwatch."
Well, I think also the Marvel, it's probably a bad time because Marvel Rivals is getting a lot of excitement and stuff too. So maybe it's just bad timing. I
Yeah.
don't know.
So, let's see. Firewalk Studio senior concept artist reveals employees are terrified of the future after Concord got shut down. Yeah, she pretty much tweeted out some stuff. She said something about pretty soon these weirdos will have no games to buy at all.
I mean,
I
I
wonder.
do
I
kind
wonder who
of.
she's referring to.
She's referring to the fans. I do kind of feel like
The fans,
no. I mean the
not the
fans.
fans.
I feel like
I know who she's referring.
this day and age of bashing everything and everything's trash and this whole like fanboy. Oh, I love this, so I gotta hate that. I feel like it's definitely gonna start making more people, more developers say, hey, maybe we don't want to make maybe we don't want to make that many. Like I'll be honest, dude, I would probably hate to be a game developer right now. Like I gotta be a bad job. You put your blood, sweat, and tear into making some game. You think,
Years and $200 million.
yeah, and then people just like F that? And they got everything in the world bad to say about this game, about the game. You know, I'm just saying games in general. It doesn't have to just be Concord. It could be a great game, and you got some people like, this is still trash because the game isn't on a platform, right? Let's just literally think about it. Let's say a game is like, this game is trash. Like, let's say Starfield, right? People like PlayStation, so they're like, Starfield's just trash. Let's say people like Xbox, so Astrobot is a kid's game. Like, it got to be crazy being a dev, and some of the stuff you hear. Also, Lion said Rainbow Six is not a hero shooter. I do agree.
Yeah,
but yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, Kubini, I didn't know what you was talking about with the whole
So
thing you
let's
just popped
see.
up.
Let's ask the question: will Concord ever come back? Nearly
That's a good one.
2,000 people have signed the petition, willing the game to. Even experts reckon it's an unprecedented situation.
So I'll jump in there first. I don't think this game will come back.
Real quick, the rumor is that it's going to come back free to play.
So I was going to add that in there. I don't think it will come back free to play. Here's my thing, right? So you put out a game that failed and you pulled it in 2 weeks, right? That means people their reception to it wasn't good. So if you that means you will probably you want to change, edit, fix some stuff, right? You've already lost so much money, right? That you would, instead of spending more money and then put out the product for free, like, you're going to be in a deeper hole, because people know when it's a free to play game, they want you to add content, because that's the only thing that's going to make you keep playing. So it would be a double negative trying to bring the game back and make it free to play, you know?
Right. It's a slap in the face and trying to give it back to you. But I would have been, actually, me personally, I would have been comfortable with them taking my money, then going free to play, just like Warzone, Destiny 2, PUBG, Fall Guys, all these other games did that are now free to play. They used to be paid games. Overwatch. I would have been fine with them taking my money and going free to play.
Oh, sorry, Cubini. You was responding to Ron. I was like, well, what has this got to do with anything?
But
I mean,
you heard that they're still gonna show that Concord thing in the secret level Amazon show.
I think they should. It's gonna go down in history. It's still a part of gaming history. I would. You know.
Let's talk about that, because.
But wait. What about Jers? Jers, what's your thoughts on Concord? Should it come back?
No, it shouldn't come back.
Yeah, I agree.
Concord
it's just, listen,
it was forgettable.
Like, I played the beta for like an hour and a half. Maybe I didn't give it long enough, but when I was running, man, maybe they fixed it. I heard they fixed it, but it was really slow running. And I'm like, I can't even get out of my own dogfight. Like, nah, man. Like, nah, bro. Nah. It's a fail.
Yeah. My experience with it was I liked the one character and his weapon, because he was able to turn into like third person and run and smash people like boom. But I think what his name was, Godchild or something like that.
So you mentioned Concord going down in history. Well, Concord now holds the Guinness World Book of Records fastest live service game that shut down.
Oh, is it really?
Yes. So they only gave us a 3-day shutdown period. You know, like Stadia gave you what, 3 months.
Yeah.
Everything else gave you a good enough time period to play. But like for some reason with Concord, they were like, oh, we.
Let me just go on my memory, and I never forget it. Stadia announced they were shutting down September 29th, and then Stadia shut down January 18th. Like those,
right? And you streamed when it turned off, right? And there were people that recorded when it turned off. It was pretty funny.
Yeah, I was streaming it. But anyways, but yeah,
too. But the thing is with the history thing, also like a lot of like I said earlier, a lot of games that shut down were better than this. Hyperscape was better than this. Lawbreakers was better than this. Evolve was better than this.
Well,
Like
and that is your personal opinion.
Battleborn was better than this. Like
You know,
a lot of things. No, I saw the people comparing it to ET Atari, and I'm like, don't go that far because ET Atari almost like killed gaming as we know it.
yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, um, let's talk about the elephant in the room.
Honestly, I can't even talk about that. I don't even follow this stuff. I don't really pay attention. I don't know who in the game had pronouns. Like, I couldn't tell you all that. So you might be talking about
This
this on your
is
own
just
or you and
basically
yours.
saying no, it's not because of that. It's because of the reasons we mentioned, the main things we mentioned. Just because this stuff was there and people pointed it out, you know.
Yeah, I don't know how big that got into gaming and
Yeah.
affecting gaming. So I don't know if a lot of people protest or boycotted this game and didn't want people to support it. So I don't follow those trends, so I don't know. But it would be interesting if because that can't be the downfall of Concord, right? It got to
I
be.
mean, Concord, everywhere in the game, it was like rainbows everywhere. I felt like maybe it was maybe a middle finger to the norm or the
I don't know.
politically correct correctness.
Yeah, I have not a clue. What, George, you got any thought about that?
Not at this time, though.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't know.
Go woke, go broke.
It's a woke, bro. And
That's that's apparently what they're claiming, but there's games out there that's still going and they're considered woke. I mean, Destiny 2, Starfield, Baldur's Gate 3. They, they got Deadlock. Deadlock has uh, diverse characters like that, and right now it has more players than Counter Strike. So
so then that would say that that wasn't what killed Concord, then,
exactly,
right?
exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, the argument's dead. But unfortunately, PlayStation's Astro success and the PS5 Pro Ts cannot distract from Concord's failure.
Yeah, I mean, in the world of gaming, that's going to go down in history, right? So it was less than 2 weeks that it was out. So yeah, people can't just because you got another game that's successful, not gonna make somebody forget, but it doesn't matter, right? Like, here's my question. So here's the thing that's silly, right? Does it matter that Concord failed in the grand scheme of things? Did it stop people from buying Astrobot? Because that's the thing, right? If all of a sudden people said, "Oh, Concord failed, now I don't want to buy anything on PlayStation," right? Then that would be some news. But just showing that Astrobot still is a success, then it's just kind of like it's really dead news. Like in a month, somebody will be like, "Remember Concord?" And be like, "Oh, I forgot all about that game." So this is.
Yeah, apparently we're never gonna forget about it, just like Stadia.
Say that again.
Apparently we're never gonna forget about it, just like with Stadia.
Well, no, Stadia was out for over 3 years. Concord was out for 2 weeks. That's a big difference. I mean, it's a big difference. I couldn't even tell you the character
It's crazy
names in
because
Concord besides one.
it's crazy because that game goes, but there's games like Quantum Error still on the store, Bullet Storm VR, which
Yeah, but you know what though?
broken,
But
like
Quantum Error is a one-player game, right? So the issue with Concord is a multiplayer game, which needs to
right,
have a lot of player
online,
right?
all the time.
So that's the difference. And that's why I think these games, they need to just get back to have a story mode. That's the main game. And you just have a co-op mode, right? Like I think Jers mentioned it when he was talking about The Last of Us Factions 2. Why not just have a co-op mode? That's how the first Factions was, right? Everything got to be this online, live service, because I get it, right? That's going to make revenue. But like, if you look at Warhammer, right? They got co-op and they got PvE. Like, it's just a shame that games is either got to be live service or nothing. And unfortunately, live service is is a one-trick pony, and if you don't hit that trick, then you just won't. The player count will be low. So.
Yeah, and let's see, last not least, let's talk about this. So you kind of mentioned it about the PlayStation games. Everybody's not gonna trust the PlayStation games. Well, Fair Games is up next. Are we gonna trust that a former Stadia exec would shut down on a game
So
where a
honestly,
Sony live service game just shut down?
so honestly, this is the stuff I don't like, right? What I don't like about gaming is this conversation. So one game shut down, and then for people to be like, will this game fail? I feel like, what? Like, what game even is this, right? Like, Concord failed because people didn't find it interesting.
Concord is a 6v6 PvP heist game.
No, you mean Fair Games?
Yeah, Fair Games.
Yeah, so my point is, for someone to be like, I can't trust this game, it's like silly, because it's not like you said we're gonna make Concord Part 2, right? If you said we're gonna make Concord Part 2, then I would be like, that's fair to say. Oh, will it succeed? But a totally different game shouldn't even have people thinking that. And I think that's what's wrong with gaming, is the negativity. The people find strings to make something negative. But that's my point. So I don't think Fair Games. You should even be worried about that until you play a demo or something.
They have good. They think it's gonna be good. Sony thinks it's gonna be good. So
I mean, if they have, I mean, they bought the studio, so they thought something was good. But until they have a demo, I can't say.
If you remember, this is supposedly the game Jade Raymond made that was like a whole terabyte or 100 terabytes.
Yep.
Like it's a 100 terabyte game made all in the cloud.
Yep. So I want to know. That's why I'm real interested in this game. I mean, they haven't said nothing about it in a long time, so I almost forgot. But I'm interested is what we've heard of way back when in Stadia days. Is this game going to be that crazy immersive, like something you never seen because it's using the power of the cloud? Or is it just going to be, a game that you download and, it's just going to be like, okay, this is cool.
What do you think, Jersey, on Fair Games?
George probably don't even know what Fair Games is.
Nope.
Remember that game that the Kojima's making with Xbox? What they call DJ or something? What is it called?
OG.
Yeah, I wonder what's up with that game, because that's going to be a cloud only game.
Yeah, we ain't heard nothing about that.
Yeah, I wonder when that's going to release.
2027.
Yeah, who knows? But all right, man. What I think, is that it? I think we
pretty much.
Well, I think we did our thing. We definitely got to all the topics. The list of topics I had, we got to. So that's cool. George, is there anything else we didn't mention you wanted to bring up?
No, I think I'm good today, man. I'm just gonna try to play some Wukong a little later. I haven't played since Friday night.
Nice. Maybe I might do that too. I'm at, where I'm at? I mean, I know you're way past me. I'm at that beer. I just got to the beer.
On chapter 1?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah. You know what's cool is some of the bosses are fun to fight,
Oh yeah,
like,
hell yeah, bro.
Yeah, they're fun. So it's kind of like,
did you play the blue head guy? They call him the blue guy. Did you face a golden one also?
What blue guy?
The blue big one in the beginning of the game.
Oh, the big head baby, pretty much.
Yeah. I call him the head bug guy, but
Oh wow, I call him the big baby. No, I haven't faced another one, not yet.
okay. So I would try to. It doesn't matter. You don't have to do it, but that is a little secret.
What is he's out there somewhere? Like I passed him already? You think?
I think yeah. If you're at the bear, yeah.
Okay.
It's basically after the White Wolf area.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's somewhere in there. You do something, you get transferred, and then you see this other guy looks just like him, and then you fight him and get some cool stuff.
Oh, you know what's funny? My son was telling me, he was like, "Oh, there's something, you get something really good, and you make sure you don't miss it." But he didn't tell me what. That's probably what he was talking about.
Probably.
Matt. Now, can I go back or no?
If you didn't beat the bear, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay.
Because I think it's certain.
I'm out. See y'all next week.
All right, man. Later.
Yeah, I think if you do certain secrets and stuff, you get certain things. But yeah, that's why it's replayability. You can always go back and replay it if you want. You know what I mean? It's up to you. But that's why this first playthrough, dude, I'm just trying to do everything I can and just give me that all experience in one. And then maybe like from a month from now, I'll probably go back and beat it again on New Game Plus. Okay. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, man. But I'm gonna be I'm gonna get out of here, man. I'm gonna go eat some dinner, chill, and then play some games later. Let me know if you want to play some Fortnite, dude. I'll freaking
yeah, man.
I'll definitely download it again.
Yeah, so I didn't get to say this. So my plan is I'm gonna do a Tuesday Fortnite stream. So tomorrow, I'm gonna start a Fortnite stream. So I totally forgot. So thanks for mentioning that because yeah, that's my plan for tomorrow. So
yeah, if you want to rock together with whoever, man, I'm down. I'll definitely be there with you.
Yeah, definitely gonna be like a community type thing. Anybody could join in. I'll play with certain. If we got a bunch of people want to play, some people could jump in one game, then somebody else jump in the next game. But yeah, I'm gonna start it tomorrow. I'll come up with some name for it or whatever. I'll be working that tonight.
Nice,
so, yeah.
Nice. All right, man. You take care, bro.
All right, brother. You take care. Thanks again for that video, man. It's dope.
Oh yeah.
All right, peace. All right, guys. That is Jersey's finest in the building. Let me move over a little bit. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Yeah, it was definitely cool. We definitely brought up all the topics I wanted to discuss, which was cool. Yeah, make sure you look out for that Fortnite stream. I might do it a little earlier since I get off work at 3:30 on Tuesdays. So might be like a 4:00 stream, right? Or maybe I should do it a little later so that my wife could join me. I'm not sure. But anyway, I'll figure it out. It should be a lot of fun. But yeah, Tuesdays. Haven't come up with the name yet, but it'll be something. I don't know. Let's mess around with it, guys. Whoever's watching right now, help me come up with tomorrow's Fortnite stream. The name I'm due every Tuesday. So should I have the word Tuesday in it? Like I love the We Wrestle Wednesdays. So that's been my thing. But let me see. It gotta say Fortnite. And it has to I think might want the word Tuesday in it. So I don't know, should I put cowboy in it? Hey, you be quiet, Dodge man. All right? You pipe down there. I don't know. I want something catchy. But who knows how long I'd even do this Fortnite stream. Like I'm known for creating things and then eventually I decide to move on. So you guys are just tuning in. Tomorrow I'm gonna start a weekly Fortnite stream on Tuesdays. So can you guys help me come up with a weekly name? Like what am I gonna call it? Like Cowboys Fortnite Tuesdays, real generic. Am I gonna call it I want to use the word community as well, right? Because I want people to know that hey, I'm be playing with the community. So Cowboy Fortnite community streams, Tuesday Fortnite community streams, something, you know. Oh, hold up, let me see. What's up, Blood? Said Fortnite Tuesdays. That's simple, but I got a ring. Fortnite Tuesday. Ron said anybody. Fortnite Tuesdays. Maybe Fortnite Community Tuesday. It's one of those things where it might not have that ring, but after a while, it'll have the ring. Like consistency is what builds stuff. Like you'll hear like wrestler nicknames or like Stone Cold. I bet at first it was like Stone Cold, and then now you look at Stone Cold, right? But yeah, I'll be working on it. Joshman said, you know, I could pop out but it's Gran Turismo Tuesdays over here, so I can't stay long. Oh yeah, well you don't like Fortnite anyway. Wait, what time do you do your Gran Turismo streams? Also, guys, also make sure you check out my guy Dodge Man Gaming. Definitely a friend of the show. Here, let's pull up his stuff. Dodge Man Gaming. Dodge Man does a bunch of stuff. He loves playing racing games. Let's pull him up. Actually, here, let's pull up the channel. So hold up. Around 8 your time. That's around 8 your time is 9 my time. I probably won't still be streaming then, unless I'm just really, really getting into it. We'll see where it goes. I might have to get in contact with my guy. My guy, Red Giraffe, he used to be heavy into Fortnite. He's going to go crazy when he find out I'm planning on playing Fortnite, a weekly stream. So yeah, here's my man, Dodge Man. You know, playing stuff like Gran Turismo. And also Ghost of Tsushima. So good stuff. Man, that game looks so real. It almost looks like it's real cars. Yeah, guys, make sure you check out Dodge Man. So what I was saying to the guys who are tuning in is I'm going to be doing a weekly Fortnite stream starting tomorrow. And I'm trying to decide, what will it be called? That is the question. Yeah, because maybe it won't be at nighttime, so I can't do Fortnite community night. But I want to have the word community in there. I want people to know that, you know, it's for everybody just to join in, right? Could you be community Fortnite? I'll figure it out. Fortnite Unite. I don't know, Ron. That don't really have the ring to it, Ron. Fortnite Unite. I don't know about that. Fortnite Unite. Guys, but we went over a bunch of stuff today. If you missed it, we talked about Astrobot, Warhammer, Space Marines 2, Concord, Star Wars Outlaws, PS5 Pro, Dr. Disrespect, Black Myth Wukong. We played a bunch of trailers. It was definitely an epic show, by all means. But I don't know what else to say. I literally got through everything I wanted to. I will be putting out a Beetlejuice review at some point. Also, happy to hit 900,000 views. That was pretty cool for my channel. I would love to see when I get to 1 million. That's going to be crazy. Also, guys, big update. I signed the contract to someone buying my house today. So my prophecy of moving to Florida in 8 years is look like it's going to come true. Our closing date is actually October 18th. My mom's birthday. So I'm gonna call her when I get off of here. But all right, guys, I'm gonna get out of there. I'm just talking and rambling. But make sure you check me out tomorrow for the first ever Cowboys Fortnite community stream. If that's what it's called, I don't know. But and then remember, Wednesday will be We Wrestle Wednesdays, and that should be dope as usual. And so with that being said, this stream was epic. For one reason and one reason only. Because I'm a cowboy. Oh, man. Ooh, Fortnite Entertainment. With that being said, hold up. Thanks, man. I appreciate you popping in. You too. Have a good night, good evening as well. With that being said, good night, Mama.
I'll make you famous.
Because I'm a cowboy! Oh, man!
And now, your mama knows.
Bruce, unleash the baby god dragon!